Let's get it fucking started then. We are live. The clock has stricken 8. Welcome to the Dropshot, a Call of Duty podcast. My name is Casey, also known as Razinon. I'm joined by Tanner. Say hi to everyone.
Also known as Tanner, yeah. It's me.
We are live in the Just Chatting section of Twitch, but it's possible that you're listening to this on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, Spotify, or wherever the fuck you listen to podcasts. And if you are, thank you for subscribing to the feed. Thanks for tuning in, and welcome to episode 5. There's a lot of stuff to go over today. Even though season 2 just came out, we already talked about it. There's some more hidden changes, and we didn't actually discuss the BR, which is going to be the last topic of discussion for today's podcast. But as always, we are going to start with recent patches. So first thing that happened that was unintended with this season 2 patch is colored names glitch. So you guys might have seen this, but you can, because of the addition of regiments, you can do some glitch where you will be able to change the name, the color of your name in game. So you can even make it the same shade of blue as teammates. So when an enemy sees you, they think you're a teammate. Even for a split second, it gives you plenty of time to kill them, and it's super fucking annoying. So they said they're working on a fix. They haven't had one yet, and the patch has been out for 3 days. Seems like a pretty easy thing to patch, but God forbid they do something. So
frustrating, dude.
It's annoying.
It's not bad on all, well, it's bad on all maps, but when you're like flicking back and forth, looking at everything, and you see the same color, you hesitate naturally just a little bit.
Just a second, dude. I was playing on Arklov Peak Dom 10s. I was on like 10, 15 maybe. And of course I died to some fucking asshole that did this glitch. It took me a split second, dude, but that's all he needed, and then I was dead. I was so mad. So hopefully that gets fixed soon. It probably won't. Next bug that season 2 came out with. So the Striker is the new SMG. One of the attachments for it is a 300mm barrel, which is a long barrel. So the description reads that it increases your damage range, increases your bullet velocity. But if you test it, in fact, it decreases your damage range. It doesn't keep it the same. It doesn't not have an effect. But instead of increasing your damage range, it decreases it by about 10%. And if you're watching the live stream, or you're on YouTube watching the VOD, you can see an image I pulled up courtesy of Exclusive Ace. He made a nice little graph here. You can see that the 300mm barrel has the least damage range possible. So if you're leveling up your Striker, avoid that barrel at all costs. The 400mm is the other long barrel. That one is working as intended. So go with that one for sure. So that's annoying. We've also got some drops. Basically, streamers can turn on drops on Twitch, and then viewers will get in-game items for watching any streamer who has these drops enabled. I'm one of them, by the way, so you're earning drops now. Fantastic. And there's 4 rewards, 1 for each hour of watch time. So 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. 1 hour, we've got an emblem. 2 hours, a spray. 3 hours, you get an hour double XP weapon, double weapon XP token. And then 4 hours, the last one, you get an animated calling card. So that's kind of cool. If you want this stuff, the easiest thing to do is find a drops enabled stream, turn it on, and then go to sleep. And then when you wake up, you'll have all this shit. So,
or just sit on twitch.tv/Razinon for 4 hours and watch and interact with chat.
That's the better play for sure. So just keep that in mind.
Also, I didn't know that calling card is animated. That's dope. I'm excited to see that. I should almost be at 4 hours.
Yeah, I was watching a stream for like 2 hours and it glitched and it wasn't giving me shit. So I don't know, dude. But
yeah, we'll figure it out.
Hopefully you get it soon. So that'd be good. Let's see. Oh, for in honor of Valentine's Day, this was kind of cute. Call of Duty renamed all their playlists. So like Singles Appreciation Day is free for all. Virtual Rendezvous, I think, was like Drop Zone. Hurts So Good was probably Hardpoint. Punish Me was Domination, so that was pretty funny. They should devote those resources to fixing bugs, of course. So keep that in mind. But still kind of cool. The Gunfight Tournament is back. This is exciting for Tanner and I in particular because we're demons on the keys and we love the Gunfight Tournaments. So there's only been one Gunfight Tournament in the game so far. And the last tournament, you got exclusive rewards based on how well you placed. Second place, you got a calling card. First place, you got a weapon skin for the Deagle. It looked like El Chapo's Deagle. And you can never get those again. That tournament, that first tournament's over. And as far as I understand, those rewards are never coming back. So it's cool that I have this weapon skin that no one will ever get ever. Or a calling card that no one will ever get ever. So there's another tournament like that with more exclusive rewards. And then here's an image of the rewards. We've got a weapon charm. We've got 2 calling cards. And then if you win the tournament, you get another weapon skin. And it looks like it's either for an MP7 or an MP5.
It's an MP7.
It's an MP7, which is one of my favorite SMGs, so I can't wait to get that. And if you are here for the live stream, Tanner and I are immediately going to be doing this tournament until we win right the fuck after this podcast. So make sure you stay tuned for that. And then that's pretty much it for recent changes. This is basically just kind of stuff that Season 2 released that no one knew about until now. So now we know about it. There you go. News and upcoming changes. YouTube paid $160 million to Activision Blizzard for its exclusivity contract. So I remember a couple episodes ago, we were talking about the future of YouTube gaming, the future of live streams on YouTube, and how CDL signed this exclusivity contract to where they're not going to stream any official events on Twitch. They're going to be streaming them all on YouTube. And it's now come out that YouTube paid Activision $160 million for Owl and Call of Duty to be streaming exclusively on YouTube for the next 3 years. So I would like to echo the statement I made in the last episode in which we talked about this. They are not spending $160 million for a 3-year exclusivity contract and not massively upgrading their live streaming service.
Yeah, agreed.
So if you are thinking about streaming on YouTube, it's kind of hard because you have to have a number of subscribers before you can do it. Like I couldn't even do it right now if I wanted to. But as a viewer, you might want to start getting a little more familiar with YouTube and the whole YouTube ecosystem as it relates to live streaming, especially if you're a Call of Duty fan, which you probably are if you're listening to this podcast, because for at least the next 3 years, that's the only place that all of the official events are going to be streamed on. Zim the Tracks 2174. Thanks for the follow, brother. I appreciate you. Welcome to the Dropshot episode 5. It's an honor and a privilege to have you here.
An absolute fucking honor.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's going to be interesting. I'm excited for YouTube to be making moves. And even if you're a fan of Twitch as a live streaming platform and it's your favorite, as a consumer, you should still be happy about this because the more competition means all of these companies that are competing are going to have to try harder and provide the best product to give you to get your business. So this is good for everyone because now Twitch is going to be pressured into improving their infrastructure, innovating. Whatever YouTube does that Twitch doesn't have, Twitch is going to be pressured into adding that as well. And these are all going to be pro-consumer. This is capitalism 101. Everyone should be happy about this.
So what's the deal? Why do you need a certain number of subscribers to stream on YouTube? What's the theory there?
That's a great question that I don't have the answer to. But they don't.
Really weird.
Yeah, it is weird. They don't let just anyone live stream. I think you have to have like 1,000 subs before you can start live streaming.
That's a lot. Okay.
There's some kind of criterion. I don't know what it is, and I don't know if that's it, but it's something like that. So
I wonder if they're going to lower that at some point once they put more work into their UI. I wonder if that's
a good point.
change.
That's a good point, because if they're like I was saying, if they're investing all of this money and time and effort into upgrading their infrastructure, which they definitely will, I would guess that will include lowering or removing the barrier to entry for potential streamers. So that's a good point, actually. Keep your eyes out for that for sure. Let's see what else here. We also have a feature to clear all green dots. So if you guys get annoyed and you have OCD because it says you have a new calling card and you don't, and every fucking match you get something new, so you have to clear all the stupid green dots off your menu. If that bothers you, they are working on a feature to where you can press a button and all of those dots get removed. Given the timing of Infinity Ward's announcement of a patch to patch release, you can expect this to come out in 6 months, right?
Yeah, it'll be out probably the month that the next Call of Duty releases.
Yeah, so sometime in October. So no, but in all seriousness, hopefully this is out soon. They're working on it, but we'll see when that happens. Who the fuck knows? But that's a cool change.
Doesn't really bother me. Some people get fucking mad about it though.
It bothered me in like the first COD I played, and then I just gave up. I was like, oh, I'm not doing this. Like every game having to go through all those menus, I'm just not doing it. So yeah, it stopped bothering me. This was cool. And I don't think you heard about this, Tanner. Modern Warfare dev teases new special skin coming soon. Infinity Ward's art director has teased on Reddit that a possible new special skin for weapons is coming in the near future for players who have completed unlocks for weapons. So is this like different than Damascus? Is it different than gold and platinum? What are your thoughts on what this could mean? Because we already have Damascus.
So I did see this and I don't really know what to think about it. I mean, they're saying it's a new skin. So my first thought was, well, maybe they're taking Damascus and making it animated, even though was never their goal in this game to do animated camos. Like that's really what a lot of the players want. I would love animated Damascus. That would look amazing. But because they say new camo, I don't know what it would be. I mean, what else? Unless they're going to bring dark matter back and add that in as anime. I don't know. It's really weird. I mean, I'm excited for it because I have Damascus, I'm a Damascus gamer, so.
Yeah. I mean, I echo your sentiment. Like, I'm excited, but I just don't know what it could be. But any new content is good. So even if it's shit and I never use it, it's like, well, that doesn't affect me because I'm still going to have Damascus. But it's possible that they have just some other camo that so like once you unlock Damascus, you unlock Damascus and dark matter, and then you can pick between the two. That's another possibility that I'm thinking of.
Another thing I heard people talking about was Damascus in different colors and platinum and or what was it? No. Damascus in different shades and then something else. Something to do with the gold or platinum changes with that.
That would be really cool. So like right now the Damascus is like, it's like blue, purple, pink kind of color, right?
Yeah.
So if they added further like 10 different shades. So the current Damascus, and then there's like a red, yellow, orange variant, like a red, black, blue variant, a black, white, gray variant. That would be fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I would love that. But still, it's like, would they say additional if that was the case? Or
No,
would they say like, that's what I'm thinking too. they would probably say something like there's going to be a variation on Damascus, not like a whole new camo. But I don't know.
I know.
Yeah, no details.
I'm stuck.
Yeah.
But I'm excited for it.
I'm excited too. Because, yeah, no matter what, it's a good thing. I mean, worst case scenario, I never use it, and then I just keep playing the game as is. So
yeah,
it's not a big deal. We also implemented a fix for some of the shinier weapons glaring out in certain spots. So I think we went over that.
With platinum, yeah.
Yeah, that was a huge problem. So just being blinded by my achievements, which is kind of an allegory for my life, but we can move on. Rust 1v1 mode coming soon. It has been teased by the devs in a community update that they posted on Valentine's Day. I guess this would just be like Gunfight 1v1, except it would just be limited to one map, which is Rust. Actually, it wouldn't be like Gunfight, because it would probably be like 1st to 10 or some shit.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be like
Gunfight at all.
I think it'd be like free for all, just 1v1.
Yeah. That's cool. Interesting.
Yeah, that'd be pretty fun.
It would be a novelty I would do like once and then not care.
At least they're doing things people want. A lot of people have been asking for stuff like that. So they're doing it. They're just not telling us or keeping us updated most of the time.
Yeah, absolutely not. And then pretty much the last thing I wanted to go over, besides some personalized stuff and our opinions on the new weapons, is the Battle Royale leaks. Tanner and I actually forgot to mention this in the last episode, but the last episode had already been like an hour, and there's quite a bit to go over for the BR, so it's probably good that we saved it. And since the last episode, there have been more leaks. There have been a fuck ton of leaks. So basically, some guy accidentally, and I say that with scare quotes, accidentally glitched into whatever the classified section is on the main menu of Modern Warfare right now. And he showed a bunch of screenshots of what that lobby looks like, and other things like that. So let's see here. We've got quite a few screenshots from this. So one of them, it's called Warzone. One of the things on the menu is called drop kits, and they are editable. So, I mean, this is basically Battle Royale confirmed. What else would be called a drop kit? Especially amidst all the rumors that there was going to be a BR. I can't see this not being a BR. So you can put me on record. There's a Battle Royale coming extremely soon to Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
Extremely soon.
Yeah, it's in the main menus and it says classified. So that's probably part of the reason there was a 3,000 terabyte gig patch. Terabyte gig doesn't make sense, but that's probably what was in that patch, or at least part of it was this Warzone. And evidence of that is the fact that there are menus, even though you can't get into them legitimately. So there's one thing this guy found, edit drop kits. Then there is plenty of other stuff. Let me see. So besides this guy that glitched into it, the Gaming Revolution, notorious leaker of Call of Duty content, also had a bunch of screenshots and video and audio, and he actually got copyright stricken by Activision. His videos got taken down. He got temporarily banned from Twitter, but he is back now, so he was not martyred permanently, so that's good. Let me see if I can play you guys the audio here, if it's still up. So first of all, more screenshots, a list of vehicles. So there's points of interest, supply station, in the Battle Royale space. And then there's a legend of vehicles: ATV, SUV, heli, cargo truck, and tac rover. So looking at this list of vehicles, Tanner, what strikes you?
There's vehicles in the game.
Okay, what else is noteworthy about this, though?
Helicopter?
No.
ATV?
No.
Two person?
No. None of these
Cargo truck.
None of these are IAVs. None of them can shoot you.
Oh yeah.
So it's not going to be just a race to whoever can get the OP tank and then murder everyone. That's great. So these are just for transportation, which is how it should be. It's how it should be in Ground War, in my opinion. But it's certainly how it should be in a Battle Royale, especially. So that's good. We've got some more menus. Congratulations on completing the Warzone training. So there is a training section. Do you want to jump straight into battle to team up and become the last soldier standing? Again, BR confirmed. It can't get any more obvious. Also, they spelled 2 wrong here. So let's hire someone who's a native English speaker to write your menu and context options. Infinity Ward. Again, another Warzone screenshot shows squad fill. Don't fill or fill, so you can probably queue solo and then be on your own squad, or you can autofill into other people's squads if you're not queuing with a squad yourself. Another screenshot that is again a congratulations screen. Let's see.
You
One
know
of
what keeps
these
popping up
says-
as trios.
Yeah, trios. So it looks like, that's a good point, Tanner. So it looks like it's going to be squads of 3. That's the impression I'm getting. Because, yeah, I'm seeing a lot of trios. So that's interesting. Because most squads are either 4 or 2 in Battle Royales.
Yeah.
So. Although Apex is 3, isn't it?
I don't know. And I don't know how Call of Duty BR works because we never played Blackout. I don't know what Blackout was even.
Blackout worked exactly the same as like PUBG.
But didn't Blackout have kits like that you would edit like this game sounds like it's going to have?
I don't believe it did.
Okay.
I don't believe it did.
I'm not sure what that's all about. I'm interested to see what that's going to mean.
Yeah, that's a good point. Because if you're spawning in with weapons, then that's like kind of changes the whole schema of what a battle royale is. But I'm excited. That'll be interesting.
Here's a question. Would you prefer it better if you just spawned in? What if we spawned in on the map, you jumped out of a plane like a normal BR, we already had our full kit, and then, you know, there's other stuff on the ground you pick up, whether it's ammo, maybe different attachments. Maybe you edit and you start with a base gun with 0 attachments or something, and you pick up, say, perks or things like that. Like, would you rather have something like that? Or would you rather have spawned in with nothing like a typical BR and just pick everything up?
You know what I think I would like the most is if your drop kit, you only can pick a secondary and perks.
Okay, that
And
makes
then
sense.
throughout the map, there's primaries and stuff too. Because the reality is everyone's spawning in with an M4.
Yeah.
Or like an AX50.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes, sniping is going to be big on Ground War.
Yeah, sniping is going to be
Not on
thick.
Ground War, on whatever this is called.
Warzone. Yeah.
Warzone.
So that'll be interesting. And then the audio did get taken down. Unfortunately, I can't play that for you guys. And then another screenshot of a supply station. This is interesting. There's a bunch of equipment. Armor plate bundle, gas mask, an airstrike, a shield turret, cluster strike, UAV, munitions box, drop kit, marker. The only thing I'm curious about is what the fuck is a drop kit marker?
Drop kit marker, yeah.
That's weird, right?
Is it something like basically an overpowered care package?
Yeah, maybe.
Drop kit.
Maybe it's a care package that drops like ammo, perks, shit like that. It could be a respawn beacon thing. So you have to buy the respawn.
All I know is if we're in a 2v2, it's just us, 2 other guys left. We're battling it out, and they call it a precision airstrike and end the game by killing you and I. I'm never playing Warzone again in my life. That defeats the entire premise of the game type, and that shouldn't be in the game. But we don't know what it is yet, so, you know, I'll let it slide for now.
It's probably...
But I don't know what it means.
It's probably pretty close to that. It's probably exactly a precision airstrike where you get binoculars, you call it, and then it calls it.
Yeah,
That's my
it's like you don't even
guess.
have time to move unless it takes a lot longer to come in or something. I don't know.
That'll be interesting though, for
The
sure.
gas mask thing is interesting too. What do you think that just gives you? It just lets you stay in the gas longer, I guess. So probably
Yeah.
you don't. So probably basically you don't spawn in with a gas mask, so you have to buy that, and then that lets you be in the gas for longer.
Exactly. That's what I think. And if you see this image on the bottom right, it says circle defense under gas mask,
Oh yeah,
which is like almost certainly exactly what you just said. So this supply station thing, I guess this is... There are like supply stations scattered throughout the war zone. And then you have money because all of these equipment and all these supplies, they have a monetary value attached to them. So the dropkit marker is $6,000. Precision airstrike is $3,000. So you accrue money probably through kills. Maybe you even loot people's money. I don't know. I would assume
probably.
not.
I bet you do.
You think so? Yeah, that'd be interesting. So, and then once you find a supply station, you can spend your money. It kind of makes sense because that's really similar to zombies. Like zombies, you get points. I don't know if it was actually money, but you got a currency for like killing zombies, repairing the windows and shit like that. And then you would go to that little box, or a bunch of things actually, and then spend that money for items. So the supply stations are going to be similar to that, I would guess.
Dude, what if this whole thing is Activision baiting everybody, and this is really just a version of zombies, and you can buy all these different kits and precision airstrikes to hold off the zombies with your trio?
You know what's funny is that would actually be like, it's actually possible.
Like that would make sense based on all the leaks, right?
Exactly. All of these leaks would fit. How mad would everyone be, dude?
We would get fucking baited.
Dude,
I would actually like that better, I think. Zombies. That'd be kind of fun.
Here's a tinfoil hat conspiracy, dude. Black helicopters. George Soros is making the frogs gay. Okay, here's my conspiracy. This is a battle royale, but there are also zombies that are computer controlled.
That would be fun.
And maybe the circle's probably gas because of the gas mask, but maybe like zombies are in the gas too. And as the circle gets smaller, it's the zombie horde enclosing all the squads.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Damn, dude.
It's
the
possible.
tinfoil hat is on.
The tinfoil hat is on, dude. But
the InfoWars tab is open on Google Chrome.
Yeah, dude. Call me Alex, dude. Call me Alex. I would not be that surprised if zombies were incorporated into this. There hasn't been a zombies mode in quite a while in a Call of Duty title. It's a staple of the franchise.
There was literally zombies in Black Ops 4. We just didn't play it.
No, there wasn't.
Yes, there was. I always tried to get you to play it. Wasn't there?
No.
It was like an extra. Are you sure?
I'm positive, dude. Oh, wait, no,
you
there
always.
was.
Yeah,
was.
you never
Yeah,
wanted to. I always wanted to play it, and you're like, I'm not fucking playing zombies. And I was like, okay. And then I would go in the other room and usually cry.
Okay. All right. So keep that in mind. So anyway, that'd be interesting. That'd be a cool take on a BR. Like you have to avoid the zombies or whatever. Yeah. And then let's see. And then there was another leak here. So one of the leaked images, Warzone. This is in German, but importantly, the mode will feature up to 200 players in a match, the highest for any BR currently on the market. Pretty nuts. Pretty nuts. Pretty cool, though. Lots of action is what that means. Less campy, less looking for kids, less going for 45 minutes without seeing anyone while you loot. We're not playing World of Warcraft. We're playing Call of Duty. I'm here to click on heads, and I like high player density. So that'll be cool. My only concern, though, is are the servers going to be able to handle 200 players?
How is a console going to handle that? That's what I want to know. How are console players going to get more than 40 frames?
All great questions. We already see Ground War is replete with bugs that have not been fully addressed as of February 15th. So the game's been out for 4 months. They can't handle 64 players. So I'm not sure how they're going to handle 200 players. Maybe the map being so much bigger will make it easier. I feel like they wouldn't try it if it was that hard. So I don't know. If 200 players works, then I'm excited about this.
Okay, let's talk about something. So Ground War, my frame rate is, I don't know, 25% less than in tens, anything else. Like mine'll dip to about 100. I'm usually depends on the map, between 140 and 200. But in Ground War, I'll even drop to 90 sometimes.
Okay.
How is this game going to have Warzone with 200 players with anyone able to get more than 80 frames, even on a supercomputer? Activision is not known for, what's the word for it? It's just going to be shit frame rate, essentially. It took PUBG like 3 years to figure their game out and players to have good frame rate.
Yeah.
I mean, how long is it going to take Activision?
Again, I think the only thing that would save it is that the player count to square mile is probably lower in the Battle Royale than it is in Ground War.
Yeah, but the map is going to be...
But you don't render the whole map at the same time, you know?
Yeah, but I don't know.
I mean, look, I hear you, dude. I hear your concerns, and I'm nervous too. But I don't think they would try this with 200 players if they didn't think it was at least feasible that they could handle it.
Yeah, that's a good point.
This is definitely still up in the air, and I 100% expect this to be buggy as all fuck when it comes out. Just like Ground War, just like this whole game has been. But I think hopefully it'll be passable. I don't know, though. I don't know.
So let's get on to this topic then. In the bottom corner of some of the screenshots, like the bottom left corner, it says beta. So obviously it's going to be buggy for a while. Now, do you think they're calling it a beta because it's going to be its own standalone game? Do you think that was the other topic, is people were wondering if it was going to be free to play? Because if it's free to play, there we go. They're competing with Apex, they're competing with other big BR titles because anybody will come and play it.
Uh-huh.
Do you think they would do that, though?
My intuition is no, and the reason I don't think so is because I don't think they would incorporate the Battle Royale into the same app as the main game. Like, it's its own section on the main menu.
Yeah.
So
Agreed.
that's why I think it's probably going to be paid. You have to have bought the game to play the BR. But it's possible. I mean, that's definitely not definitive. So that's still up in the air.
The other thing is, I'm thinking it won't be free, but I'm betting at some point once it comes out of beta, maybe it'll be $20 and you can buy Warzone, or $60 you buy the full game with everything.
Yeah, that's possible, because even with Black Ops 4, I never bought zombies. That's why I didn't buy zombies. That's why I never played it.
Yeah,
there was an option for BO4 to buy only multiplayer, which is what I did, and it was like $20 less or $40 less or something.
Yeah, exactly. That's
so I think you're right. I think there might be a modular system where it's like, okay, you can buy the full game and then you get everything, or you can buy just the BR and spend $30 or whatever.
Because since this is coming out in February, more than likely this month,
hopefully,
how long is this going to be in beta for? I mean, something this size, this could be in beta for months.
That's true. It could be saying beta just because it's not supposed to even be accessible right now, too, though.
Yeah.
It could be like an internal beta tag.
Yeah.
So.
Did you hear about the release date?
No. What did you hear about it?
So, again, this was the Gaming Revolution.
Okay.
Big leaker.
Okay.
It's almost confirmed from everybody that it's coming out this Tuesday. And the reason on that being, I don't know, I think this coming Tuesday, there's 8 or 9 weeks left in season, what are we in, season 2, right?
Yes.
in Season 2. They also found stuff in the Warzone files or through screenshots that were weekly challenges, and there were 9 weeks of challenges.
Oh.
So it would make sense that it comes out this week. Also, do you have that? Where's that picture from when Season 2 came out and it showed like what's coming, like that little roadmap? Do you have that somewhere handy?
I think I do.
I think you just had it pulled up.
Yeah, I think I do.
Because on that, with one of the modes that says coming soon, they think one of those little modes is Ground War. What they originally thought it was like a version of Headquarters or something, is they're thinking that's the Ground War logo. Because they saw that logo somewhere else, something to do with, I mean, I keep saying Ground War, with Warzone.
I'm not able to. I can't find it.
You had it up. I don't know where it was. But anyways.
But
so in like the coming later section of that roadmap, with game modes, they're thinking that was the Warzone logo.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So people are really
in like
thinking,
the bottom right or something.
And
yeah.
I mean, Gaming Revolution has been saying this whole week. He's like, it's gonna be soon. He thought it was gonna be actually, I think Thursday. It didn't. He's like, it's gonna be like it won't even be in March. More than likely, it'll probably be this week.
Yeah.
So that'll be dope. That also makes sense why the last 2 patches were massive.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, they're putting that stuff in on the back end.
I mean, the files are here. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I would expect it really soon. I think Tuesday's a good guess. That's when all kinds of shit gets released. So that'd be cool.
Yep.
Chris, what's up? Still playing Modern Warfare? Hell yeah, brother. You know it.
What else would we play? Wow.
It. Battlefront 2. All right. So also there is some Twitter video that shows the Warzone screen. This German dude was able to get in.
It's always the Germans, dude.
Yeah, it's the fucking Germans. They're always up to no good. So that didn't really show much, but
what if we get baited and all those maps that were leaked in the list, like Terminal, Backlot, what if all that was just built into this Warzone map and really we're never going to get those maps individually? Another tinfoil hat thought there.
Imagine. I don't know.
Because I mean, that's what the Warzone map is going to be. It's going to be a bunch of the maps put together.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a chance.
I wonder if there will be more than one BR map in the long run. Because Apex has like 2 or 3.
Yeah, PUBG had 1 for like a solid year. I think now they have 4.
Yeah, but
Fortnite is always changing, so that doesn't really count.
Yeah, let's play it and not crash every 5 minutes, and then we can talk about.
Are we gonna play it though? Are we gonna play it?
Yeah, we're gonna try it out, dude. You've already been saying you're getting bored of the game.
What if we end up loving it and that's all we play? What if we become those guys?
It's fucking possible.
Whatever makes me happy and is fun, I'm playing that fucking game type.
Yeah, exactly. We're definitely going to try it a lot, though.
We're going to try it, yeah.
Here's
hopefully
what we're
it's
going to do.
Too.
We're going to play it until we get pretty good at it. And if we're pretty good at it and we still aren't having fun, then we're not going to like it ever. But if we're getting shit on and we don't like it, it's because we're shit. But if we're good at it and we still don't like it, then it's because we just don't like that game type. So
here's something to think about.
Okay.
We're going to be, so obviously it's going to be cross-platform. We're going to be going up against good players because all like the pros and whatnot, at least in Black Ops 4, they all played Blackout like in their spare time. Like that's a high quality player base.
Yeah, that's true.
Like Warzone is going to have a lot of good players. How are we going to compete at long distance? Say some dude's 300 meters away with an M4. How are we going to out-aim him when we can barely see him and he has console auto-aim?
Aim assist on, yeah.
How are we going to beat that ever? I don't get it.
I don't know.
Just think about that. That just ruined my whole night. I don't want to play Warzone anymore.
Well. Oh shit, never mind. I was gonna say we could turn off crossplay in this game, so we could probably turn it off for that, but you can't even turn off crossplay for Ground War, so you probably yeah, we're probably stuck with it.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
Just a nightmare I may have.
We just snipe them, dude. Forehead.
Yeah, that's true because snipers don't have auto aim.
Yeah, they don't exactly. So that'll be interesting.
We get some steaks after this?
Absolutely not. Didn't you eat dinner?
Steaks. It was a joke. It was an Alex Jones, Joe Rogan joke. We get some steaks after this. Yeah, we get some steaks after this. All right.
That was a great podcast.
It's the best podcast.
Best 4 hours of podcasting
yeah.
that's ever happened. Yeah, for sure.
Jordan B. Peterson is better, but I'll let you slide for that one.
Absolutely. That's his picture, by the way, Tanner. In the background of my stream.
I know.
That's him. So keep that right the fuck in mind. So.
Dude, what's that band? I can't think of it.
Okay. So, okay. So that's pretty much it for the BR. Yeah, I think the players are definitely gonna be good. And I have like no BR experience, and you don't have that much. And there are people.
Wrong.
Okay, there are people who always have been playing BRs since PUBG. They went from PUBG to Fortnite to Apex to Blackout, back to Apex, and that's all they spend their spare time doing. That's like the only thing they play. And if there's 200 people in a lobby, there's at least 5 of those people in every single lobby. So it's going to tell you something, though. It's going to be hard. Be good. Okay.
Just because somebody's good at Fortnite and they can build a wall in front of them doesn't mean they're going to be good at this game. If somebody has never played Call of Duty and they come in and play Warzone, we're fucking stomping on them. It's that simple.
I mean, you're not wrong. I'm just saying okay, I'll speak for myself. I'm going to have to learn the whole Warzone strategy, BR strategy, play slow like a pussy strategy. So
yeah, yeah. See, I don't know how you would be at this game type. You don't have the patience for it at all.
If I want to win, I have the fucking patience.
Okay, well, we're gonna win. We're gonna win the first game we play.
Okay.
Like every gunfight tournament we play, we win the first time. So it's kind of like that.
Absolutely. So
we've never lost a gunfight, by the way.
Never. Yeah, and you guys are gonna see us win again. Yeah. So okay, so that's pretty much it for the BR. Last thing I wanted to go over is the 2 new weapons, the Grau and the Striker. I've gotten them both Damascus. So
that's a hell yeah, brother.
Because I'm a demon on the keys, the mad fucking lad. And I just want to give you guys my thoughts on both of them. So the Grau is exactly the same thoughts I had before. I stand by them. It is an average assault rifle. It's not bad at all. You can do super well with it because it's a well-balanced, fully automatic assault rifle, but it has no distinct identity. It's not amazing at anything, and it's not terrible at anything. It's a solid gun, but there's no reason to use it over an M4 or a RAM, in my opinion. It doesn't have anything better than an M4. Magazine capacity, attachment selection, time to kill. I think the only thing the Grau is better than the M4 with is damage range. I feel like it hits harder at longer ranges than the M4, but the M4 more than makes up for that with how much faster its fire rate is. So I just don't see any reason to use the Grau. You haven't used it much more either, huh? Have you, Tanner?
No, I haven't had time. Didn't play yesterday.
Yeah.
And it's Valentine's Day, by the way, and I'm not single, so yeah.
Okay. And then you haven't unlocked the Striker either, huh?
No, I think I'm 1 tier away. But I mean, I'm not excited for it, and I don't like the Grau, so I don't even know if I want to finish the Grau because I have the first barrel unlock, which is the best barrel, right?
No, the second one is the best one.
Okay, that's what I mean. I have the second barrel unlocked, and it's still not good.
The monolithic helps. There's a no stock attachment that helps a lot. ADS is pretty quick by default too, actually. I should say that.
Yeah, that's true.
I should say that. Like I said, it's not bad. It's good. It's good. But it's just because the M4 exists, it ruins this conversation we could be having about what guns are good. Because the M4 is so much better than everything else that it's like, oh, cool. There's a cool, fun, innovative assault rifle released. Doesn't matter. M4 still better. Nerf the M4 for the 5th time. Hey, Infinity Ward, let's get it right, dude. How many times are we going to nerf this gun before we get it right?
I have an idea.
Fucking dumb.
Let's nerf the M4 and let's give the MP5 a 100 round 10mm drum mag to balance it.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Let's do that. Let's see how that works for the game.
Yeah, that would be about as balanced as the M4 is right now. So keep that in
That would
mind.
be so fun to use.
Okay. Well, you can jerk off to your fantasies another time. So
Is your striker max level?
my striker's Damascus.
Jesus Christ, you're a nerd.
I'm a demon.
Holy cow.
I'm a demon. So here are my thoughts on the striker. It fires slowly. It's fairly accurate. It feels kind of like an Uzi, except better than an Uzi. And make no mistake, it's much better than an Uzi.
Oh, okay, that's good.
The striker has the farthest damage range of all SMGs in the game. It can kill in 3 shots to the torso up to like 30 plus meters, especially with attachments. So the striker, I think, is good for maps like Gunrunner, where you're mostly going to be using an SMG, qua SMG, but you're sometimes going to be seeing people a little farther, maybe even AR range. And the striker can definitely still compete at those ranges. The problem is, at an assault rifle range, an assault rifle is going to be better because the fire rate on the striker is not very fast. And at SMG ranges, an SMG is going to be better because even though it can three shot, other SMGs just fire so much faster that it's going to be hard to get kills. So it feels satisfying to use, and it has that thick damage. And sometimes if you're landing headshots, you can 2-tap to the head. So sometimes you can just fucking melt people. Really fast time to kill. But if you're landing mostly torso shots, it's just not... It doesn't excel at any range. But as far as versatility goes, it's a very versatile SMG. I'm just not sure it's ever the right choice.
Okay, what about, as far as which gun is more fun to use, the Grau or the Striker?
Striker, because it's different.
Okay,
The Grau
for some
just
reason,
feels like an assault rifle.
It's
so-
boring. I don't like using
Exactly,
it. I don't
exactly.
know why. It's one of the few guns in the game I don't think I'm even going to get it max level. I don't care about it.
Yeah.
The Striker, I think I will, only because they'll obviously buff it. I already see big Twitch streamers and YouTubers already tweeting at
Oh,
the devs
dude,
saying
I have to
buff
try
it.
the SA-87. Remind me to.
Oh, yeah, I need to try that tonight. Yeah.
So, but yeah, I hope the Striker gets buffed too. I'm worried though, if they buff it too much, it's going to be too good. If they
We need another
increased its
good
fire
SMG.
rate by like 10%, this thing would slap, dude. It would be disgusting. Like, it's all, don't get me wrong, it's not underpowered. It's a middle of the road SMG, but it's not middle of the road because it's middle of the road, but it's middle of the road because it fills a weird niche.
Yeah,
Niche.
makes sense.
You know?
Yeah,
So-
whichever one of those versions of that word you want to use, they all work, so
Yeah.
that's fine.
So yeah, that's that.
You know, I have another kind of off topic now, but you know how you said the Grau changing that one barrel changed the iron sights, and that was the only gun in the game that does that?
Yes.
Are you aware that some of the weapon blueprints change the iron sight?
Yes, I was aware of that.
I was making sure you're aware of that. Because
Yeah.
it pisses me off that you use that M4 blueprint, because I hate those iron sights.
Is there an M4 blueprint with open iron sights?
No.
Then it doesn't matter.
Okay. But the generic M4, I believe, has much better iron sights. Because I used to use the XRK or whatever that pack was we bought,
Yeah, XRK.
and I don't like those iron sights. And I hate when you use the M16 Grenadier, because those are even worse.
You mean the
But
OG?
anyways, I was just making sure you knew that, because I can't stand
I
those iron
did know,
sights.
yeah. My friend was telling me, Swift, that it's a blueprint we both have. It's neither the OG nor the XRK. I think it's called like it's like a blue rarity. It's like it's not the Punisher, but it's something like that. He said those are the best iron sights.
Okay, I'll have to check that out then.
But I like using the OG because you can't get it anymore. So kids get sad when they see me with it. So
They don't, but yeah, nobody even notices. So yeah.
okay. All right. So anything else in general, Tanner?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Ready for Warzone. I want to try it.
Ready for Warzone. So that is it for this episode of the Drop Shot. We will be live with episode 6 on Saturday the 22nd, 8 p.m. Pacific time. Once again, this is streamed live at twitch.tv/Razinon. Viewer interaction is dummy thick high. That didn't make sense, but there's a lot of it. So feel free to stop by twitch.tv/Razinon. Drop me a follow, even if I'm not streaming. If you're following, you'll be notified the next time I go live. Mark your calendars, the 22nd, 8 o'clock Pacific. And my name is Razinon on all social medias. Razinon. Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, everything. And Tinder, absolutely. And in addition, if you're watching live, you can find the Drop Shot on wherever you listen to podcasts. Just search for the Drop Shot. And if you're on iTunes, I would greatly appreciate you rate the podcast 5 stars. And if you want to go above and beyond, you can write a review. That would very much help us get discovered. And if you're not able to catch us live, all of the podcast episodes are uploaded additionally to my YouTube channel in their own playlist with the video. So Tanner can be found at TANNERRRR54 on Twitter. And he has a webcam coming via Amazon Prime, so you can expect to see his beautiful face next Saturday. And hopefully we have some BR gameplay to discuss.
Hopefully, dude.
Next week. Hopefully. So I do stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, 7 o'clock Pacific. Just gameplay. So if you wanted to see that as well, you could come by, and I would greatly appreciate it. And I'm very often playing with my co-host Tanner here. So thank you very much for listening to The Drop Shot. Have an excellent evening. Until next time, young kings, remember, stay humble.